Hi guys, I hope you're well. I recorded a whole video and then I lost it, the entire video. I hope you can hear me. Let me test this video. I'm actually starting again on this video. Can you believe it? It's been so difficult because of these external microphones. These lapel microphones are so unreliable. It's so annoying. So anyway, how are you guys doing? I hope you're well. This is a short video to introduce a new channel that I have started, and it's called Mo's Lifestyles. Now, I am changing my name. Why did I decide to rebrand? I rebranded from African Queen Mo Cardiff because I felt it's about time. The only thing that's guaranteed in life is change. 6 years ago when I started this channel, yes, it's been 6 years, even if I haven't gotten 2,000 subscribers yet, yeah? And this is one of the reasons I decided to change it, because I realized I know that I have good content, but there's something that's not working about my channel, and I really believe it's got something to do with the algorithm and my ability to harness the correct information and to package it in a way that the algorithm understands what I'm doing, yeah? So what I decided to do was to take my my channel, take a good look at my channel, look it up, use AI tools to evaluate it, give it a really good review. And I realized that I have a lot of mix and match information in there. I also looked at my thumbnails and I thought they could get clearer, they could be better, I could improve. And in this life, if we're not improving, yeah, then what are we doing? What are we doing? I must improve. I must be honest with myself and improve. So I decided to separate two types of information based on your own feedback and also based on what I see with the algorithm. Number one, you know that 6 years been a long time since I started the channel. I started it as a hobby. I was doing a different job then and I was really busy, so I didn't really spend a lot of time on it. Then sometimes I would come in, other times I'd go away, then I'd come back, then I'd go away. I was inconsistent, okay, which was a problem. Another problem I had with my channel was that I wasn't sure what specifically to focus on. So I just would wake up and just do anything. And I've decided now, no, I won't do that. What I will do is, number one, now that I know what my interests are, it takes time to know. Because once you actually have at least amount of information to look at, then you can kind of tell. The AI tools themselves are telling me what I focus on. And I'm like, really? Is that what I focus on? Okay. So because it was able to categorize for me the areas that I cover. One of them is politics. The other one is lifestyle. Yeah, things to do with and then another one is cooking. Another one is talking, videos. Yeah, another one is travel. So I do so many different types. So I need to categorize my topics into one theme. I need to find an overall theme. So I decided, let me look through different themes, and of course, depending on what's available and what's not coming up, what's not being used, and what's SEO friendly, that's what they call it. I came up with Mo's Lifestyles as a group that would harness my travel videos, my cooking videos, my chatting videos, my advice videos, wellness, relationships, and overall, it's about intentional living. Yeah, living with joy, boldly, loving boldly, yeah, laughing out loud. So all that comes under Mo's Lifestyle. Yeah, those are Mo's Lifestyle. So that is going to replace African Queen Mo Cardiff. Okay, because really it has been overtaken by events. African Queen Mo, it's even old now. So I decided then to not give up my political shows. Why? Because there are people who are very, very interested in the political angle. Okay, and so I decided to start a new channel, and that one is going to be called Kenya Updates Live. And that is going to include both live and recorded shows. Why did I call it Kenya Updates Live? Because I had to go through a plethora of different titles that have not been used, because I'm telling you, Kenyans think of everything. Kenyans, you gave me a headache with this one. Oh, I really had to look up all the various titles, and all of them were like, this is taken, this is taken, this is like, oh my goodness, please. So that's the reason why it's got a bit of a longer title. I wanted a shorter one, but I just couldn't find one. I had to engage AI tools to help me to look for a title. And I also myself recommended some, and I came up together, me and AI, we formulated a new title. It's going to be called Kenya Updates Live. So my plan is to transfer some of the videos that I still have into Kenya Updates Live with different thumbnails, okay? I'm also going to try to improve my thumbnails to try to make them more clear. The videos that were doing well, I'm going to take a look at them and see why are they doing well. Is it the thumbnail? Is it the topic? Is it how I present it? Is it the length? Is it the environment? What is it? Yeah. And you guys yourselves, I want you guys to come back and give me some feedback on how I can improve my channel. I really want to learn. I want to learn. I'm ready. Niko tayari. Mimi ni mwanafunzi pia. I'm also a learner. Like I said, my Mo's Lifestyle channel is going to be looking at intentional living, positive living, wellness, health, emotional health, mental health, physical health, mental health. As far as I myself, even if I'm not a medical person, well, am I not a mother? Am I not a researcher? Haven't I experienced times when my spirit is low and other times when my spirit is high? What have I done to lift up my spirit when it's low? What has happened in my life when my spirit has been high? What has brought it down? And not just about me, it's about asking you to share also what tips you have to help us all manage the life that we have currently better. So the other thing that I'm interested in, as you can see, I love dressing up, I like jewelry, I like being feminine, very, very much, by the way, guys. I love to dress up, even if it's on a budget. I love to look good, I like to create, and I also like to experiment with different ways of looking. Now, when you get to a certain age, it becomes more difficult. Everything is not cooperating. Skin is behaving funny. Your hair is behaving funny. Everything just seems to be in ICU. So you need different strategies for handling things like that. And I really want to use this platform to talk about beauty tips, skin care tips, hair care tips, and all the things that also contribute to keeping a youthful appearance or a youthful spirit, if not appearance, yeah? Because really what matters is your spirit, mostly, isn't it? So I just wanted to make sure that I've covered everything here, because I took a few notes so that I don't forget. So this is not going to be a long video, only to say thank you very much for watching. I had started by uploading part of my travel video. I was traveling to Brighton. I included as part of that travel video an interview that I did with the driver. Why did I include that interview there? Because I always like to share what other people have gone through with you. Don't look at it like it's a waste of time. There's always a lesson to be learned. If you listen carefully, there are lessons. This gentleman came from Africa to school in the UK. Unfortunately, his country went to war while he was in school. He's a father of 2 children. He decided to stay. And with that, he lost his job, which had brought him to school in the UK. And then he had to go into jobs that were below his educational achievements. So he was in cleaning and security jobs. This is somebody who is an oil engineer just because he didn't have English language skills. Yeah. So then he talked to me about the sacrifice, what it has taken for him to say no to the job that he has back home because he wants to keep his family safe. What does it mean? It means that he now is driving an Uber, somebody who's so skilled, a whole engineer. How many of us have experienced this? I myself, a trained researcher, yeah, now moved here. Difficult to find work in my field. So have to be open-minded. And if you're not open-minded, then it can affect your mental health, isn't it? Yeah. And you yourself, I'm sure, have experienced this. Many of us Africans, we come here, and people also from other countries, we come here, we have skills, and then we have been through our education system, some of us through British education back in our own countries, but many of those certifications are not even accepted or acknowledged in this country. So what happens? You're forced to go into fields that you never imagined you would go into. But really, in the end, what matters is your attitude. Positive attitude can help you to elevate above all those challenges and to see everything as a positive thing, because there's no job that's smaller than another. So I want to make sure that we always look at things positively, and whatever you hear from my channel, please pay attention. listen and respond. Yeah, when people share, for example, about what they've been through, some people have lost children. For example, I interviewed a friend of mine who had lost her son to, self-unalivement. I mean, we should always show empathy, listen, and understand that this happened to her, but it can happen to anybody, anytime. This is about relationships. This is about the challenges of raising children, challenges of women raising boys, the challenges of raising children in the social media space, where these young men also may not find a way to relate properly. They have not maybe developed their ability to relate with people. Again, also with the influencers, where you live in apartments and you're so close to people who you don't know, you don't even know who's around your children, and the influences and things that they can bring into your child's life that can alter their brain, alter their thinking, and make them take decisions that can be life altering for both themselves and for the family. So the reason why I decided that most lifestyles, it's time for most lifestyles to be launched now, is because I believe that there's a lot to be discussed on this side. And I want to give you guys an opportunity to come and tell us your stories, and for me also to share mine. Yeah, so that we lift each other up and learn from each other. Again, the political shows, for those people who are not interested at all in lifestyle, then they can go to politics and listen to politics. Some of you who are interested in lifestyle and politics, then you can go to both. Yeah, and that gives me an opportunity to focus on both. So before I make this video too long, I want to say thank you for your support. Please continue to support my channel. I started a long time ago and I rely on you to support it. And also remember that during the live sessions, you can also support us with super chats and many other things. So in fact, that's another thing I want to do. I want to start now asking for super chats, because I'll also have live shows in lifestyle. Yeah, where we can discuss our own personal issues. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you're having a nice Sunday. It's nice and sunny here in Cardiff. And as you can see, I'm looking bright, feeling bright. And yeah, that's another thing. Did I say that I like jewelry and things like that? Yeah. So let's dress up. Let's remember to look after ourselves, because when we present ourselves this way, we kind of like have to live up to the look, isn't it? All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Take care and kwaheri. Much love to you. Bye-bye.